Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping up to the plate, Leonys Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Leonys Martin.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. He's running towards second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try it again from first. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Ramirez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Nelson Cruz gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Halos, left fielder Odubel Herrera.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Digging in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Cole Calhoun takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this one goes right by Iannetta through to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Iwakuma comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Has to be thinking strikeout here. To third. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Chris Davis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Danny Valencia makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
And he fights this one off to stay alive.
That ball's foul.
Hard hit at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in to find second baseman Robinson Cano. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Franklin Gutierrez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. That's swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he botches it. So striding in, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout. And that ends the inning. Yunel Escobar strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cano is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a one-pitch out.
Batting seven.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Andrelton Simmons stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little dribbler down the line. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Giovanni Soto, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 10 steps into the box.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Wilson steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Soto reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Ketel Marte steps in now. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Leonys Martin And now popped out in his first trip. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Odubel Herrera will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Cano fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Mike Trout. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1. Line drive to left. Gutierrez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Cole Calhoun stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Taken high and deep to right. Cruz going back on it. Still ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 5, Albert.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he... Nelson Cruz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strikes.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. At the plate, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Franklin Gutierrez walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hot shot toward third, and he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Kyle Seager Gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Chris Davis is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Into the seats, 0-1. Iwakuma peers in. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Yunel Escobar is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Tap fouled at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner breaks for third. It's bunted into the air. Andrelton Simmons stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, number 10.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Soto puts the tag on him, 1 gone. Chris Iannetta is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
No runs, 5 hits. 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop,
Ketel Marte is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giovanni Soto comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
catcher,
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Odubel Herrera will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Martin going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and they'll run him down and tag him for the out. A man at second with 1 down, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Cruz. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In now, Cole Calhoun. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Right side. Cano gets to it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leonys Martin will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Danny Valencia will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Albert Pujols gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
First baseman, Albert.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Iwakuma gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cruz over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Yunel Escobar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Escobar.
Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, a 3rd straight fly ball to right. Cruz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Grounded to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Franklin Gutierrez steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up to Escobar for one. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. Kyle Seager will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Number 10 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Jose Ramirez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The short hit hard to his right. Marte. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Andrelton Simmons will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Iwakuma's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Gutierrez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the
Giovanni Soto will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This one's flared out toward left. Gutierrez shading to his right. Oh, no, he missed it. Odubel Herrera takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught. Leading off the inning, Chris Iannetta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ketel.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Ramirez is right there, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Leonis Martin will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Wilson's ready. 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Pereira is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cole Calhoun is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. First pitch on its way.
Cole Calhoun.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gutierrez moving to his left. One down. Albert Pujols stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there are two down. Chris Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Nelson Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Hot shot on the ground to short, taken in by Simmons. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Danny Valencia will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Valencia is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Franklin Gutierrez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Wilson comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the rally falls just short as they will strand the possible tying runs in scoring position, and this ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent